Two cutters through the middle. Adia for three.
Kia ora te whānau, nau mai haere mai, nau mai hoki mai ki te whakataitai whutu Porou o te Bay of Plenty Youth Development Cup here in Rotorua at the Westbrook Fields. My name is Regan Williams and I'm here with Aaron Sutherland, and the big game that we're about to commentate is between the Western Bay of Plenty under-16 boys and the Ngāti Porou East Coast under-16 boys. Should be a good head-to-head clash. What are you thinking about this game, Aaron?
It should be a good one, Regan. The conditions are perfect for running rugby. There's hardly a breath of wind and the ground is bone dry, so hopefully it's a good spectacle. Both these teams had morning losses, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think they both did. They were both on the live stream, so yeah, I think it's going to be an even match. Western Bay just went down only just to the Central Bay team, and Ngāti Porou went down to the Eastern Bay team. But I think all four teams in this division are evenly matched, and I'm sure this one is going to go down to the wire.
No, there hasn't been much in it, this under-16 competition, to be fair. Like, we just saw Central beat Eastern 8-0, and that was pretty tight. And I did the morning game with Western and Central, and that was really close as well. So there's not much between the teams. So this one here could go either way.
Yeah, and it's like you say, the weather has just been beautiful today. I was here last week with the Ty Mitchell, and it was horrendous. So hopefully we can see some running rugby from these boys. And, you know, there are girls here. Tomorrow the live stream will be showing some of the girls' games. And I just went across and watched a couple of the girls' games just earlier, and mate, there's some brilliant players out there, and it's great to see the girls' game flourishing.
Yeah, the volume of teams out here the last couple of days, or the next couple of days, Regan, is awesome. It's awesome to see the East Coast up here competing with these Bay of Plenty boys, being included in the competition. Looks like we're going to be treated to haka here from the East Coast boys.
And we're about to have a treat, the Ngāti Porou haka.
There you go, whānau, the fierce haka from the Ngāti Porou East Coast boys. As we all know, Ngāti Porou and down the coast there, Te Ao Māori is huge, and what a privilege it is to have them here at the tournament, and for them to do their haka at this tournament is an awesome thing to see. The passion and the mana that they show in their haka, I'm sure that they'll show in their game as well.
Looks like we've got East Coast to kick off here, playing from left to right. It looks like the hooker possibly kicking off. He played really well this morning. Showed a skill set that you don't see in your average hooker.
Countdown for the boys' game.
Looks like that's right. He's going to kick off. So
4, 3,
clearly all round talent.
1, time on.
Here we go. Nice kick.
Taken in there by the Western Bay number 12.
Looks strong into contact, doesn't he? That's Samuela.
Big defence there on Robert Rudy from the East Coast, boys.
Great contact. Two people in the tackle. Just demolished them, didn't they? But they managed to retain the ball.
Here we go, number 20, Nathan Tarrant.
It's great footwork down the edge there from Trace Taikato Smith. Throws it infield and they manage to retain the ball. 23, Harrison Ellis. Back to the halfback. Nice carry in the midfield. Looks like they're set up to go again. However, Rudy puts it down, had a little look, which after the hit that he took last time, not really much of a surprise, I suppose. It's great contact.
Yeah, just a little bit of confusion between those two players. They didn't know who was going to receive it. Here's those hit, both.
You see the body position there.
Yeah, he's just going to have to run a bit harder and stronger than that, the young number 16 for the Western Bay. Otherwise, that's going to happen every time.
So, East Coast scrum here, just about the halfway. Looking to attack. They've got two options. Scrum's in the middle of the field. Big blind side. You'd think they might go down the blind here, Regan. No, their number 8 carries down the open and goes straight through the Western Bay defensive line.
Huge carry there. Western Bay didn't want an arm. He's a big boy, mate, for under 16.
He is. Unfortunately, they're a bit slow at the ruck there. The East Coast have been able to capitalise on the momentum that was created, but it's another good carry there.
Unlucky there by the Western Bay prop to not steal that ball. Big carry there by Peferangi.
Great interplay there from the East Coast started with the offload from the hooker. Interchange of passing, and they push it out wide to the 13, Phoenix Richardson. And he goes over in the corner. It's a good try, good team try.
Yeah, excellent start here by the East Coast team. It looks like they're here, to make an impact.
You can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of hands, maybe 5 sets of hands to get over in the corner. It's a great team try.
Yeah, excellent try there by that number 13. Phoenix Richardson, looks like he's from the Uoa School as well. A few boys from the Gisborne Boys High, Ngāti College, Manutuke. So good to see there's a range of kids from a range of schools, so awesome to see.
You're right, the number 8, Wirihana Papanui, is that right? Papuni, he's a big, tall athlete, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's under 16, Aaron. Thoughts?
Oh, no doubt. It's all legitimate, Regan. Absolutely no doubt about that. It's great to see him up here competing with these guys.
Yeah, I think we've been saying it all day. Some of these boys are big boys, eh?
Oh, there's some monsters running around. They wouldn't look out of place in even a premier setup in some of them. And that's a wonderful kick from the sideline. Great conversion. Love the old school cone there as well. Don't need flash gimmicks and things, just need a good technique, eh? A good strike, and he nailed that, so great kick from that guy. I didn't catch who the number was, but...
nice offload too by the number 12, Doon Kahu. Here goes the kickoff. Looks like it's been received by the East Coast boys out the back here.
A little bit high in the tackle there. Isaac Brown, but he'd get away with it by the looks of it. Nice interplay again, little inside ball.
Nice offload there by the Coasties.
Gee, if they keep connecting like this for the next 40 minutes, Regan, they're going to be hard to handle, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I agree, mate. Western Bay are going to have to make the tackles.
Yeah, they're just getting their arms through the tackle, aren't they, and offloading. They've got support runners and people around them. You see here on the replay.
Let's have a look at the number 8. Looks like he might have picked up an injury here somewhere. Here he goes here.
Inside ball, and then
Just comes up. He's got a rub in his rib cage.
pretty impressive interplay, though.
Oh, brilliant. He seems like the player that they're going to be running off or looking for to run on.
Here's a Western Bay. Little backdoor play. Takato Smith fighting Nathan Taron from fullback. Nice strong carry. He's only under 15. His father Phil Taron was telling me earlier, only under 15 playing the under 16 grade, giving it a crack. Good on him.
Got to his knees here, the Western Bay boys. Managing to reset the ball. Go out the back.
Isaac Brown.
Just another drop ball. They just need to straighten their attack up, I think, these Western Bay forwards.
They've got to match the aggression levels of this East Coast team, don't they? You can see East Coast flying up off the line. Hungry in defence, looking to tackle. And these Western Bay boys are just having a little look. They need to back themselves a bit more, I think.
Yeah, be a threat. I think they need to be a threat. Aaron, they've just sort of dawdling onto the ball against these types of teams. You've got to run hard.
I think they just got to trust their ability, don't they? Like, they're all good kids, good players.
Here he goes again, the big 8. Papuni.
Another solid carry. Good leg drive.
Like him, Rawiri Wharehinga.
Little knock on at the base of the ruck there, unfortunately, from the East Coast. So Western Bay get another opportunity. They look quite good where they went wide off that last scrum. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here. Got a nice big blind side they might choose to work with. Taron looked dangerous in the space. He's a really good young player, Nathan Taron. It's awesome to see him out here.
Yep, under 15, mate. He'll be playing a lot of boys out a lot older and a lot bigger out there. So it looks like he's not scared to have a run either. So interesting to see what he can do for the rest of this game.
Going to reset the scrum here by the looks of things.
Just want to do a shout out to our sponsors, the Bay of Plenty Rugby Union, Central Bay Rugby Union, One Foundation, and also local Gecko Productions. Huge shout out to you guys. Thanks for everything you do for this Bay of Plenty Youth Development Cup tournament.
Here we are going down the blind side. Linking up.
Here is again Nathan Taron. Hits the line at pace.
Nice strong carry. Good clean out. Nice quick ball. Again, a little bit flat-footed, aren't they, the Western Bay, like hooker
They
there.
need to run onto the ball with a bit of purpose, I think.
Hooker there, Zach McLean, kind of standing a little bit flat-footed, unfortunately. I think it'll help. First 5 might get a little bit flatter, give them something to run onto. But they managed to get a penalty, so they put it out. And they have a throw in inside their own 22, so hopefully they go wide from the line out here. They'll look quite threatening, playing into the space.
Good throw in there by Isaac Brown.
Here we go. A little bit indecisive. Decides to carry in the end. Good carry though.
Yeah.
Harrison
Broke the
Ellis.
advantage line.
Here we are again. Taron, nice offload.
Nice pass there by Nathan Taron out the back. He's chiming into the line really well at fullback. Young Taron sets up the try. To Wesley Lagatuli on the edge.
Yeah, good try. They've looked threatening wide. You can see here just an early shift. A little bit of footwork. Drifted out to the edge and sucked in the outside defender to put the fullback into the space. So good try.
Yeah, good play there by young Taron. Just stood his man up, managed to get on the outside of him and then offloaded with the left hand. Sonny Bill styles.
I don't think so. Right, conversion from the sideline.
by the try scorer, Wesley Lagatuli. He's got some skill too, this young boy.
He's got to contend with the sideline rope there.
Oh, that was a good run by it.
It's a good effort.
Oh yes, what a kick.
Great kick from the sideline. Lovely spot.
Takes the score out to 7 points all. Two between the Western Bay and the Ngāti Porou East Coast boys. Here it is again. Gets on the outside. Yeah, nice.
I think for Western Bay to be successful here, they need to play wide, don't they? East Coast have got a big, strong forward pack. And Western Bay need to run them around. The more they run them around, I think the more success they'll have.
Yeah, I agree with that, Aaron. We have seen some of the big forwards in that East Coast side smack a couple of the boys in the tackle. So, to be fair, I probably wouldn't be wanting to run straight at them.
They just want to set a quick target, don't they? They want to make sure they've got someone with lots of support, get some good leg drive, quick ruck speed, and then go wide, I think will be the way to play. Here we go. Good return at the kickoff there from Western Bay.
Yeah, good carry there by Kays Harris.
You can see here, the East Coast boys just love the contact.
I must have heard you here, Aaron, going wide.
Well, you can see you had a couple of guys outside on there. Could have been a better option to shift it, but that's all right, as long as they retain the ball, which they do.
Nice hit that middle pod.
Oh,
huge hit there coming in there from Marihinga. He's been a bit of a hit man. Here he is though. Samuela.
He's looked threatening too, hasn't he?
Nice style of run there.
It's down the edges though, isn't it? You can see these East Coast boys just loading up in the middle of the field to put shots on. And every time these Western Bay boys have carried straight in, they've come off second best. So
good carry there though by the hooker, Zach McLean. Good continuity here by the Western Bay. Gets on the outside again, Samuela. Feeds it out to...
And here you go, you can see they're getting some purchase out of going wide. Great hands there from Tehran. Managed to hold on to the pass. Great pass from the winger. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Looks like he hasn't caught a knock on though.
Turnover here.
And he's towed it ahead.
Good soccer skills here.
Love the patience of just waiting for the ball to sit up there for him.
Yeah, that was good play.
Here's some support. These Western Bay guys should be able to turn this over with the numbers they've got back, and they do. Well done.
A turnover there by young Wesley.
Imagine there's space out wide if they've got numbers. Isaac Brown, good strong carry.
Solid carry, just need to come around the corner, I think. They'll have a few numbers on the left side. Yep, that's what they're doing. There he is again, Theron. One to beat.
He won't kick it, I don't think.
Here he goes.
Here he goes, yep. Oh, he's put it in.
Yeah, nice kick into the middle. Who's coming down the middle?
Oh, he just needs to sit for him. Little knock on. That's unfortunate. Great breaker on the edge there from Nathan Theron. Shows
backing himself, mate. Backing himself. He's having a great game, isn't he?
He certainly is. He's having a crack, which he seen Nathan play many times. Worked with Nathan a little bit over the years, and it's good to see him out here displaying his talent.
I think you were telling me earlier you taught him everything he knows on the field, off the field.
He'll deny it.
Class.
He'll deny it.
Oh, huge tick there by Wharehinga.
Here we go, great pass.
By Cuttle Smith down the edge. He's got some pace, hasn't he? The young, the little 14.
He's a little slow to fast here. Stood his man up. He'll deny it, Nathan. He knows it's true.
Referee is just blowing the whistle there for something. Wonder how old the referee is, Aaron. Only a young fella.
I think he's doing a great job. I commentated, he did an under-18 game earlier, and he handled those boys and refereed them very astutely, actually. I was really impressed with his demeanour, and it'd be interesting to find out how old he is. But he's managing this game extremely well as well.
Oh, he's doing an excellent job, I think, Aaron.
Oh, that's not very straight.
Free kick to the Western Bay.
Gonna tap and go. Not allowed to have a scrum. Off they go.
Tap by Harris. Here he is. Young Wesley Lagatuli takes the ball in.
Nice strong carry. Western Bay wanted to get the ball out of this contact area. Here we go.
To Ron again, they want to stop him. Another good carry, makes some good meters there.
Nice and strong on his feet. Nice quick pass. They want to clean this
Carry
ruck.
there by Goodwin.
Come to the left, I'd imagine, nice and quickly. Nice backdoor play to Samuela. Just carry through the line. It's a far better play from the Western Bay, isn't it?
Yeah, they're just not throwing that extra 50-50 or anything. They're just doing what they need to do, carry the ball, go forward.
Good carry from Zach McLean. Nice clean out.
Nice little chip kick here, bounce to the ball. Opportunist, flicks it in behind.
Dropped it off on the inside. What a great pass.
Excellent try there.
Benji Marshall.
Harrison James Ellis, but what about the pass by Trace Taikato Smith out there on the edge? Got the bounce to the ball. Flicked it in behind his back. Here it is here.
You can see here, nice little chip into space, finds grass. And instead of dying with the ball and going and getting pushed out there, just drops it off on the inside. And great, good midfield play, isn't it? Just following the ball and staying alive and supporting your outsides and getting a little meat pie in the end there. So,
yeah, excellent.
Good try.
Yeah, brilliant try. Two of those boys in the back line for the Western Bay, young Trace Taikato Smith and Nathan Theron are showing their wares, mate, and what they've got to offer. So really looking forward to see how they go for the rest of the game.
You can see Western Bay started to stay out of that contact area quite so much, just shift the ball to the edges, and they're getting so much play out of the edge there. And the East Coast boys just can't get across and cover, can they? Leaves the score at 14-7, another good kick, another good conversion.
Yeah, the 2 points comes invaluable, mate, when it's a close game like this.
That pass, his mates are pretty happy with him too, aren't they?
I think he was smiling before he even passed it, mate.
Yeah, no, it was a great ball.
Good on him.
It was a great ball. No risk, no reward, eh? He was in a no-win situation, really, wasn't he? He was going out regardless, so...
Ngāti Porou just taking their time to bring the ball up to the halfway. They just want to stay in the game, mate. They're still in the game.
They haven't had a lot of ball, really, have they, the last 6 or 7 minutes? So
No.
It's been all Western Bay. Won't take much, though.
Nice little kick-off. Big carry there by the number 1. JJP Rere.
Here's Robert Rudy again. It's a bit of a stronger carry from him, which is good. Unfortunately, had the ball stripped. So East Coast playing the front foot.
Looks like they've got a penalty as well. Playing the ball while they're on the ground. That's what they, what we were saying earlier, Aaron, about the coach killer. Score a try. You just want to take the ball in.
They struggled with the exit in the first game, didn't they? You can see here a little bit of a soft carry, a little bit upright, and gets turned over. And instead of playing at the other end of the field or having possession, the Western Bay are back defending. So, unfortunately, kind of negates all the hard work they just, the try they just scored there. So, hopefully they can hold East Coast out here. But East Coast go to their line out. Looks like they're nice and organised. Good line out to the front.
There they go. Nice little back move. Good defence there by Ngāti Porou.
Lots of numbers in the breakdown for the East Coast. Little fumble, but it goes backwards. Nice
Good leg
strong carry.
strength there by Ngāti Porou.
He shaped the kick and carries and takes the ball. East Coast here.
Good tackle there by the number 12.
Oh, little unlucky on the turnover. I think he had his hands on the ground first. But penalty to the East Coast, so they're going to tap and go.
Western Bay want to hold them out this close to the half time.
Certainly do.
They want to defend as hard as they can.
You think East Coast here would be, here we
Here
go.
he is, the danger man, the number 8. Samuelu held him up though. Good defence.
Double movement, is it?
Yeah, looked like it was a double movement.
They've gone quickly and they're offside. No, ref pulled them back, so a little unlucky there, wasn't it? He it's almost over the line, but just short, had another attempt, so that's a penalty. They've tapped the ball there and put it out, which takes us to half time, so good heads up play there from the Western Bay. Takes us to half time at 14-7. You can see here.
Here he goes here, the danger man. Breaks through. Good defence though, but there he is, sees the line. Just unlucky there from the East Coast, but good defence by the Western Bay. They didn't want them to score, and they didn't, so it keeps the score at 14-7. Great half by the Western Bay of Plenty side, and some big heart shown by the East Coast. Looking forward to the second half, Aaron, and we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, whānau, to the Youth Development Cup here in Rotorua. at the Westbrook Fields. Second half between the under-16 boys from the Western Bay and the Ngāti Porou East Coast boys. I'm Regan Williams and I'm here with Aaron Sutherland. The first half was exciting. What are we going to see in this half, Aaron?
Much the same, I'd imagine, Regan. The intent that both teams, especially the Western Bay team when they went wide, was pretty exciting. And when the East Coast boys got their hands on the ball, some of their big ball carriers, though, and their interplay that they displayed early in the first 10 minutes, pretty good to watch. So, imagine it'll be a pretty exciting second half.
Yeah, looking forward to it. This young man here, young Nathan Theron, kicking the ball off. He was exciting to watch in the first half. Hopefully he can continue on with his play in the second half.
Little knock on there from the kickoff, possibly. Western Bay get the ball back. Be pretty happy with that. Lots of changes. You can see lots of new players on the field. The rule is here that everyone has to have half a game, so the benches have to be emptied. It's a good carry there from Matt Goodwin.
Prodigy of Dan Goodwin.
Yep, good man. Oh, goody. So good to see his young fella out here. Nice ball from Tainer Williams. Come off the bench this game. He started the last one, scored a great individual try in the morning game. Releases Samuela. Great footwork and offload. Zach McLean. Feel like Taikoto Smith there, the 13, possibly should have carried a little bit harder there, a bit further.
Yeah, exciting player, that Rain Taikoto.
A little bit of crossfield, aren't they? Need to be a bit more direct in those channels.
Yeah. Nice hands there by the Western Bay team. Just needs to...
Lovely hands, Williams to Ron. There's Goodwin. Trying to get over the line. Good defence though.
Keeping it close to the ruck, the Western Bay team.
They look to go wide. They flush it out the back door. Samuelos look dangerous.
Yeah, he just needs to back himself a little bit more because he is dangerous. There he is again, Taikoto Smith.
Just short of the
Very
line.
exciting, that young player.
Looking threatening, aren't they, the Western Bay? Need to get to his knees here, a little isolated.
Good continuity here. Williams looks for a run down the blind side. Good play, gives it to Taikoto. Excellent try there.
Good try. I like this the way there, Williams. They've gone left to right, side to side, and then he just changed the attack point. Took it back to the blind side and linked up with the big centre. And he was too hard to handle close to the line. So good awareness and vision from Williams here. You can see it. Takes the ball, comes off his left foot, links up with the bigger unit, who carries it close to the line, and good try.
Yeah, they've had a couple of games together, young Williams and Taikoto, so, you know, I think Tainer would have known, get the ball into Rain's hands, and, you know, anything can happen. We did say, talk about Rain in the last game, and he is with the Warriors, in the Warriors framework, and, you know, he's an exciting player to watch. So, yeah, excellent heads up by young Williams there.
It's good reading of the game, though. They'd gone, you know, right side all the way to the left and back again 3 or 4 times. So, East Coast scrambling to get out to the edge, and then they come back the other way. So, it's good vision. Unfortunately, the kick is unsuccessful. The score is 19-7 to the Western Bay.
I think they controlled the ball for a good passage of time too, this Western Bay team. And with the new players on, can make a difference.
Right, here we go. It's going to be East Coast to kick off. Just get themselves organised.
Score 19 points to 7. And then we've got the hooker. Enoka Pewharangi kicking off.
Talented young man. Nice kick too. To 21. Quinn Barton. Toronto at first receiver.
Williams. Oh, Nathan. Just unlucky there. The Western Bay team. Here he is, the kicker, the hooker, the big man, takes it forward, Pewharangi.
Good tackle
Huge defence coming in from Williams.
from Taina Williams there.
Wonder where he got that from.
That's his mother again, probably, Regan.
Western Bay want to hold them out here. Good defence coming in from the winger, the number 11, William St. George.
Yeah, good line speed from Western Bay.
Just want to get low here.
Again, you can see the line speed from Western Bay. They're right up. Cause a little knock on by the looks of things, and they might get away with it.
Good defence there by St. George. Might have been a little knock on in there.
He hasn't picked it up, that's right. Play on, East Coast ball. We should see what he does here. Little knock on, there we go. So, unfortunately, East Coast fumbled the ball just over the try line. So, be a scrum, Western Bay right back.
Great defence by the Western Bay team there.
Yeah, big improvement from this morning, wasn't it? They were a little bit slow off the 8 ball this morning, you could see. And then this one here, they're right up quickly. Like the fact that they're inside backs too, leading that line speed.
What are they going to do here, Aaron?
Oh, I think 19-7, they probably need to exit with a kick, I'd imagine, Regan, but the scrum has a bit of a tight head. Keeps them under pressure, and Williams with another big shot. Not sure where that comes from.
Sonny Bill.
Must be his intermediate teacher and coach, I'd imagine.
Might have been held up there.
See what the referee's going to call here.
Going to the linesman. Might want to come to us, Aaron, the TMO.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get a replay in. We'll give the ref a ring. Here it is here. Huge shot there by Williams.
That gym works
Here it
paying
goes
off by
here.
the looks of it for Williams.
Yeah, held up, I think.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it?
Get on the phone, mate. Ring the referee.
Yeah, that's what he called. It's a great dropout. We missed who kicked it, but he's managed to find touch, which is a great result for the Western Bay. Relieves the pressure and lets them to reset from a line out, East Coast ball.
Good defence, though, coming in from the Western Bay. Just the Ngāti Porou boys are hot on attack, though.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there not to come away with points, the East Coast. Looks like the number 8's left the field. Might have picked up a bit of an injury, possibly.
5 or 6?
Doesn't really matter, there, does it? They put on a couple other big units to take his place. Great line out.
Good little carry by the halfback.
Referee.
Guy on.
Referee's got an advantage for East Coast here. Might have been offside, Western Bay, so East Coast can throw it around. Going backwards though, a little bit flat-footed. Yeah,
No advantage there. Ref's gone back for the penalty.
there
I
we are.
like this ref, mate. He's awesome. You know, let the play on for a long passage, and then decided there was no advantage. Comes back for the penalty. Quick tap off.
No, he's been really impressive. That's a good steal though. 3 on the ball there. Western Bay lucky to get out of jail. And Teron's going to kick and clear for the line. Finding touch just on halfway. It's a great kick, great clearance.
Good play there by Western Bay. Just their turnover there. I think that might have been the number 7 from the Taurangi. Oh, sorry, the Western Bay. Tōmairangi Heke.
Yeah, they're going far better, this Western Bay team, aren't they, this afternoon? They put
Good little player, that young Tōmairangi.
It's a good strong carry.
Skillful areas there.
Yeah, good tackle.
Good tackle. He's not scared of anyone.
Good contact from Shea Taikato in there as well. Good line speed again. It's a good strong carry though from the 13, I think, from the East Coast. No, it must be the 15, was it? A little bit high in the tackle there from Samuela, unfortunately. Nothing in it, just slipped up a bit high, so a penalty to the East Coast.
A good even game, this one, Aaron. You know, the East Coast are giving it. Western Bay are giving it, so great to watch.
Yeah, it is. If East Coast can score here and make it 19-14 with 7 or 8 minutes to go, to make it quite interesting.
Just a shout out to all our viewers that are watching this game as well. You know, we have been told that there are people from South Africa and all over the world watching this game or these games, so heads up and thank you for jumping on the live stream. And we wouldn't be able to do that without local Gecko Productions, so huge shout out for them.
Oh, the product's amazing what local Gecko put out, don't they? You know, for these boys to have a record of their games and some of their moments in different games is awesome. So I know they're pretty grateful.
Yeah, they. I had a family contact me after the Ty Mitchell, just thanking me, but they shouldn't really have thanked me, but, you know, because their family were watching it overseas. Nice pass here out to Taikato. Here he goes, Taikato Smith.
He's got some wheels, hasn't he? He's got Toronto inside him.
Oh, just unlucky there. Might have wanted to just pass it back in.
Yeah, he probably should have kept it in hand there and just given it on the inside. He was right in support, wasn't he? He'd worked hard to get inside him. But even so, it's a good result for the Western Bay. It's gone out off the East Coast boys. So
yeah,
Western Bay throwing. You can see
nice
here.
long pass here.
You see Williams to the line. Nice skip pass. Frees up Taikato Smith into space and he puts his winger away. You can see here Teron working hard on the inside. He's right there. Would have been really interesting to see what happened if he had kept it in hand.
Yeah, so back to that whānau who contacted me and were thanking me, you know, but all they were doing really was thanking local Gecko Productions because their family over in South Africa were watching the game, and also some whānau in England who had never seen their grandparent or their granddaughter play. So, you know, it's just amazing how awesome this live stream is.
I couldn't agree more, Regan. I know boys from previous years at different events that Gecko have done, local Gecko have done, you know, they still talk about having themselves, they can watch themselves and their teammates and so on. So it's, once it goes on YouTube, on the internet there, it stays, isn't it? So it's pretty awesome. It's a good throw and good line out ball from Western Bay.
Great jump too by young Kai Atkins. He's only under 15 as well, that young boy.
Bit scrappy here. Yeah, a knock on from Western Bay, so it'll be a scrum feed to the East Coast. So they really want to score pretty quickly here, the East Coast, if they can. Slowly running out of time. You find these 20-minute halves disappear pretty quickly, don't they?
Yep, I agree. They do really want to score in the next couple of minutes, mate, just to make that easier, make the buffer easier.
Big blindside here. It'll be interesting to see if they go that way.
Collapse scrum there. Not sure if I'd really want to be playing in the front row, mate, and I'm glad I didn't ever play for that reason.
Yeah, you and me both. No, thank you. They do a good job, though. Someone's got to do it, and they do a good job. It's not for the faint-hearted, is it? So
No.
you see East Coast loaded up to the right here. They come to the left off the back of the scrum.
Might have been a slight knock on there by the big number 8. Wiriana Papuni's had a great game though.
Good strong carry. Over the advantage line. Good clean out. Some quick ruck ball. Shifted out to the edge.
Good strong run by the centre.
Oh, here we go.
They need to take him down.
Busted the line. He must be close to the try line here. Western Bay are screaming to get back. Still on his feet. It's a good carry. Want to go quickly to the left. Referee's got advantage to the East Coast so they can play. Great ball from the hooker. Then
Nice offload.
good try.
Yeah, excellent try there but to the East Coast. go from one side to the other and score on the edge.
Fantastic interplay you can see there. The hooker playing a nice little role in the middle there.
Excellent run there, though, by the number 13, Phoenix Richardson. Made a few metres for their team, put them right on attack. Drew in a few players. Here he is here. They just drag him to the ground, but they needed to hold him down.
Here we go, you can see little backdoor play into contact and offload, and then good hands. Last set of hands was a great decision, great choice to put his mate into space. So we need to kick this. He kicked a great conversion in the first half.
Yep. And it's put them right back in the game, just like we said. They wanted to score in the next couple of minutes, and sure enough, they did. And they're back in the game. 5 minutes to go.
Here he is, Taurua.
Vital conversion here.
He's pulled it to the left, unfortunately, leaves the score at 19-12. So East Coast will need to score twice to get up.
Well, they'll need to get a converted try for the draw. What a game. 19 points to 12 to the Western Bay of Plenty. Good kickoff by Nathan Theron. Western Bay want to get their defensive line up as quick as they can.
Good strong carry from the kickoff there from the East Coast, number 20.
Harekura Oneroa,
Here's our man again.
the kicker.
Want to hold on to the ball, don't they, really? The East Coast, they've got 4 minutes. It's worked for them when they've had lots of short passing, isn't it, haven't they? Interplay.
They've got some big, strong runners. The Western Bay defence just want to get up and shut them down now as quick as they can. They don't want to give them any space to run. Yeah, good defence there. Always got to hold on, though. Use the shoulders, not the arms, Aaron. That sounds like you, I think, back in the day.
Oh,
big tackle there. That's the shoulders we want to see.
That's a great tackle.
St. George.
It's a good read, wasn't it? Came out of the line.
Big carry here.
Ball's out. Western Bay get up quickly.
Good defence by the 21 from the Western Bay, Quinn Barton. Nearly turned it over, might have knocked that on.
It looks like they have. They've got advantage, I think, for a knock on. So Western Bay ball. Here we go. They want to go.
Short ball from Williams. Out to Guerda Hall.
Oh,
big, strong boy. This needs to go to ground. Good defence, though, by that man, Papuni.
Should never have turned that over, should they? Really, the Western Bay. Number 3 was a bit isolated.
Yes.
Needed to get to ground and set a ruck, didn't he? But
yeah, he was trying to fight the tackler. Sometimes it's just easier to go straight to ground. Bit of a miss kick there by the number 10 from Ngāti Porou, athlete Taurua. He's had a pretty good game, though, directing his boys around the field.
he has. They're some good boys, good players, this East Coast team. They're right in this. Bit of an early jump there from the Western Bay, possibly.
Might have went to the back there.
He's got a knock on. Unfortunate from Heke. He's had a good game. Number 7 for the Western Bay. He's worked really hard.
Yeah, he's a good boy too, young Tomai. One and a half minutes to go. Can Western Bay hold out the East Coast, or is East Coast going to pull something out of the bag?
Discussion here with the referee. Not sure what's going on. Might be about something about the scrum. Might be short of front rowers. Uncontested scrums, I'd imagine.
Looks like it is too. Number 8, their number 8, Papuni, their main man's gone into the front row.
Right, here we go. Good strong carry. Western Bay compete at the ruck though.
I want to get up on them quickly. The Western Bay side. Good carry there by the hooker, Pewharangi.
This is your 10-minute call to make your way to field 1 and 2.
Sucking up time though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Be the last roll of the dice for the East Coast here, possibly.
it's those little mistakes though can cost you. Here he is, the big hooker, Pewharangi, goes wide.
Next turnover, or next mistake will be full time, I'd imagine. So we've got one last shot at it. It's a good strong carry. You see the Western Bay defence line is quite congested, quite tight.
Yeah, they want to pull a couple more out. Good carry here.
There we go. That's the interpassing we were talking about earlier, wasn't it? Look, Williams has
Picked up
just
by Williams.
stripped the ball off him. Not sure if the ref's going to call a knock on. That looked like a little knock on there, though. And I'd say that will take us to full time.
Ripped up. Ref saying 2 knock-ons.
He's got time for the scrum. So here we go. This will be interesting. East Coast right up down there, right into the field now. So good opportunity for them to tie the game up.
Yeah, it's been a great game, hasn't it, Aaron? East Coast aren't giving up.
These Western Bay boys got themselves under a bit of pressure here.
Golden oldie scrum, so whoever puts it in wins it. Here we go here.
East
Tackle there by Rain Taikato.
Oh, he's slipped up high. Another penalty. If the Western Bay keep giving away penalties, they could end up under their goalposts here. Hooker's the main man, isn't he?
He's the main man. Here he goes. Big carry.
Must be getting close. Right down on the goal line.
Good defence there. Coming in from the Western Bay.
It's going backwards.
Off backwards. There he is, the Ron. He's in everything.
Penalty, high shot.
Excellent play there by young Nathan Theron. Getting amongst it.
He'll know what's going on with his game sense.
Excellent game there by both teams. Western Bay plenty. The East Coast can hold their heads high. They played well throughout the whole game. Good defence towards the end though by the Western Bay plenty team. They take the game out 19-12.
Yeah, good game by both teams. Good to watch. Lots of ball play and some good tries. So well done to both teams. And
excellent play.
one game to go here this afternoon, Regan. Central Bay versus Eastern Bay under-18s to conclude the day.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. Whānau will be back really soon, so thanks for tuning in.